So what's considered no profile at all?
Relatively junior role, even at a big company. Maybe you almost meet the high salary mark, but not really. No judge role, no authorship, no awards, no recognition. Basically, maybe you are like a star graduate of your university and you got the really hot tech job and you feel like you're at the top of the world, but really you're still at the bottom rungs of your profession. It's definitely possible to build an EB-1 profile, but once you enter the actual profession and start doing the work, you are starting at the lower levels and you do have to climb your way up. You have to prove yourself. You have to accomplish really key things that bring you that recognition.
So it is possible to profile build when you have nothing. But then by nothing, just being junior in itself means you're at the very start.
I mean, I know a few junior people who have done really extraordinary things. Like maybe they made some really interesting discovery in their master's or their PhD program and they wrote a paper and it's now super highly cited. I have encountered some people who have that kind of profile and they have maybe 2 papers written and then one of them is an extraordinary citation count, but they just don't have the record. And then they've gone on and they've presented at conferences about this one thing. So they have a super niche area of expertise, even though they're really, really junior. And they can build the EB-1 profile quickly because then they just need to add judging and then they need to get that first job with a high salary or something like that. So it's possible if you're a junior. It's just most juniors, no matter how well you did in school, no matter how lucky you are, no matter how hard you've worked, there's still going to be a lot more that you need to do. It's very, very, very rare for a junior person to be able to qualify for EB-1A. And they need something like that that's just really taken off and gotten them a lot of recognition. But yeah, it's possible to build as a junior. Your timeline just has to be a lot longer because you never know when you're going to get lucky with something like that. And I shouldn't necessarily say lucky. Like obviously making a big discovery and publishing it in a paper does take talent and hard work. You just don't know what's going to hit it off like that when you are just starting your career. So like the things that will pay off, you don't know what those things will be. So as a junior, doing a lot of different activities, engaging in things that will then lead to opportunities that target a few different criteria later on is the most important. Like don't just go for the one thing and then it might not pan out and then you're left with nothing.